Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to automate client proposals with an AI agent using Pabbly for fast approvals. So let's suppose I am running a consultancy and I am receiving client requests from the form which I have attached on my website. Now I want that as soon as I receive a new form submission, the proposal should be automatically generated with the help of OpenAI. Here I am going to use my AI agent as OpenAI, and then I am going to send this proposal with the help of Gmail. Doing this manually is a very time-consuming task, so I am completely going to automate this process, and to do this automation I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Google Forms, OpenAI and Gmail. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build this connection in such a way that whenever I am going to receive a new form submission, the proposal will be automatically generated with the help of OpenAI, and I am going to send this with the help of Gmail. Now if you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to see how to automate client proposals with an AI agent using Pabbly for fast approvals. So here I have created automation workflow with the help of Pabbly Connect, where I have built connection between Google Forms, OpenAI and Gmail. And now we are going to test this automation workflow once. For that, I will be submitting a form in my Google Forms. And then if a mail is automatically sent to me, then this means this automation workflow is working fine. So here I am quickly going to open my Google Forms. For that, I will be clicking on this copy respondent link. I will copy this link and paste that in a new tab. I'm going to enter my full name. Let's say my name is latest user. My email address is latest@pabblytudes.com. Then my phone number is, let's say this. The company name is latest company. The type of project I want is mobile app development. In the project budget, I'm going to write rupees 50,000. Then in the project timeline, I am going to add 1 month. Then I want to describe my project as I'd like a basic mobile app, iOS and Android, where customers can browse products, read blog articles and make purchases. Push notification for new product launches and promotion would be a bonus. Now I am going to select my preferred contact method as email, and now I am going to submit this form. As soon as I have submitted this form, an email should be automatically received. So I am going to open my mail here. Let's open my Google Sheets once, and here we can see that we have captured the details which we have submitted from my Google Forms in my Google Sheets. The name was latest user, email address was latest@pabblytudes.com, phone number was this, company name was latest company, type of project was mobile app development, project budget was 50,000, project timeline was 1 month, describe your project, here is the description, and then the preferred contact method is email. Now let me quickly open my mailbox and check whether I have received an email or not. And here I can see that just 0 minutes ago I have received this mail. The name was latest user, so here is the mail. Dear latest user, I hope this message finds you well. We are excited about the opportunity to collaborate with latest company on your mobile app development project. Then we have the project understanding, proposed solution, estimated cost and timeline. And then we have the details, digital dynamics, contact details. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run. And now to learn how to create this, let's start creating this from the beginning. In this video, we are going to learn how to automate client proposals with an AI agent using Pabbly for fast approvals. For this, we are going to create automation between Google Forms, OpenAI, and Gmail with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect/INR/ in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign into a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in. And if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free. And this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on this sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I have created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, you simply have to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow button, And first I need to provide the workflow name, and then I have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to automate clients' proposals with an AI agent using Pabbly for fast approvals. And now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders which have been created, and here I'm going to select this as AI agent and then click on create. So here workflow created successfully. As soon as I have clicked on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, an action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to automate client proposals with an AI agent using Pabbly for fast approvals, which means whenever I am going to receive these clients, I have created a Google form for this with all the details and their requirement in this particular Google form, which means whenever I am going to receive the clients, I am going to send this to my AI agent. Here in this workflow, I am going to use my AI agent as OpenAI, where I am going to generate client proposal automatically, and then I am going to send that to my client with the help of Gmail. So here trigger says when this happens, when I am going to receive a new form submission and then action says do this, or a new request via Google form and then action says do this, then create the client proposal and send that to that client. So here in my trigger application, I will be taking Google Forms, and then in my action application, I will be taking OpenAI and Google Form and Gmail. So here in my trigger application, let's take Google Forms. And then in my trigger event, I am going to take this new response received. Now I need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and Google Forms, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my Google Forms with Pabbly Connect. So reading this help desk, we are going to build this connection, and to make this connection, let me open my Google Forms. So this is my Google form which I have created by the name Project Proposal Request Form. Now to make this connection, first I am going to make sure that I have toggled the button on of this last field. This required toggle should be turned on, and then if I scroll above, I can see this responses. I am going to click on this responses, and then I am going to click on this view in sheet. So here the sheet has opened in front of me as soon as I have clicked on this view in sheets. Now this means this Google form and this Google Sheets are connected. And as soon as I am going to receive the response or capture the response from my Google Forms, it will be captured or added here in this Google Sheets spreadsheet. Now let's quickly check this. I am going to click on this copy respondent link. I am going to copy the link, and then I am going to open this in a new tab. Here this form has opened in front of me, and I am going to fill some dummy details in all these fields. So let's say my name is new user. My email address is new@pabblytudes.com. My phone number is this. My company name is new company. Then the project type of project is this website design, let's say. The project budget is, let's say, this much. The project timeline is 1 month. You can also enter the date. Over here. Then describe your project requirements. I'm going to enter my requirements like we need a modern, clean and responsive website for our eco-friendly skincare brand, about 8-10 pages, home, about us, products, blog content, etc. We also want a simple e-commerce feature, Shopify or WooCommerce, to sell about 15-20 products online. SEO optimization is important. Now in this preferred contact method, I'm going to select this as email, and then I'm going to submit this form. Here, as soon as I have submitted this form, the details should be captured in my Google Sheets. So here you can see that I have captured the details instantly as soon as I have submitted my form. The name was new user, email address was new@pabblytudes.com. Phone number was this, company name was new company, type of project was website design, project budget was 2 lakh rupees. The project timeline was 1 month. Describe your project requirement. Here is the description, and then the preferred contact method is email. Now I want to send all these details to my Pabbly Connect workflow, and for that what we have to do, I'll go back to my Google Sheets spreadsheet, and on the top where I can see all these options, I'm going to click on this extensions, go to add-ons, click on this get add-ons. Here Google Workspace Marketplace will appear in front of me, where I am going to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. And over here it is showing installed because I have already installed this in my Google Sheets. But if you are doing this for the first time, make sure that you have installed this in your Google Sheets. Now after that you have installed this, let's go back to extensions. And this Pabbly Connect webhooks will start appearing over here. Now we have to click on this initial setup. So this box has appeared in front of me where I am required to enter the webhook URL and the trigger column. Now this webhook URL is the same webhook URL which I am provided in my Pabbly Connect workflow. So I'm going to copy this webhook URL and paste that webhook URL over here. Next, I need to enter the trigger column. So it is written the trigger column will be a final data entry column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. Here my final data entry column is column J, and as soon as the data will be added in this particular column, the complete row data will be sent to Pabbly Connect. So the trigger column means just the final data entry column or the last column. Now here, as soon as I've added my webhook URL and the trigger column, I'm going to click on the send test. So here the test data sent successfully, the complete row data is sent to Pabbly Connect, and now to make this setup configuration, I'm going to click on the submit. So here setup configured successfully. I have successfully added my webhook URL which I was provided in my Pabbly Connect here in this workflow. And now we have to follow a very important step. We have to go to extensions, go to Pabbly Connect webhooks, and then click on the send on event. So this step will make sure whatever data we add in future, it is sent to Pabbly Connect. Now let's quickly open my Pabbly Connect workflow and check whether I have received the response. And here we can see that we have received the response. The type of project was website design. The trigger column was column J. Here we have received the spreadsheet name as project proposal request form. Then we have received the rest of the details. The project timeline is 1 month. Project budget is this much. Phone number was this. Preferred contact is email. Name was new user. Email address was new@pabblytudes.com. Here is the description of the project requirement, and then the company name was new company. Here, as soon as I've built the connection, I have captured that detail here in this workflow, and this shows the connection setup that we have created with the help of this webhook URL between Pabbly Connect and Google Forms that is successful. And now whenever I am going to receive the new form submission, it will be added automatically in my Google Sheets and it will be captured here in my workflow. Now moving on to the next step, as soon as there is a project request, I want to create a client proposal automatically with the help of AI agent. So here in my action application, I'm going to take OpenAI as my action application. And then in my action event, I'm going to select this as ChatGPT structured AI output. Now I'm going to click on this connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection. And now to make this connection, we have to enter the token. Following the help desk given below, I'm going to click on the hyperlink and it has taken me towards this API keys page. Now we have to create a new API token. For that, I simply need to click on this create new secret key. First, I have to name this. So let's say the name of this key is test. The project will be default project, permissions will be all, and then I simply need to click on this create secret key. A new API token will be provided to me which I can copy and paste that over here. As I have already an existing connection, I am going to select the existing connection and then click on the save. So here OpenAI is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter all these details. So the first one is that I have to select the AI model. In this drop down, I have all these models. I'm going to select this as GPT-4o Mini. If you do not find your AI model, you can simply turn on this mapping button, remove this AI model and enter your own AI model. As of now, I have my AI model in this drop down, so I have selected that. Next is I have to enter the roles. Now in the help desk, it's written enter the roles as a comma separated list when the map button is turned on, or select a single role from the drop down. For example, this. Now in this drop down, I have the roles user, system and assistant. If you want to get the description and learn the use of all these tools, you can visit our video that I have mentioned in the description. Here I am going to select the role as users, and then in this content user, I need to enter my prompt. So I'm going to enter the prompt in a way that this AI generates the client proposal in a way or in a format that I'm going to send that directly through Gmail. So here I'm going to enter the content user. I'm going to enter prompt in this field like, so here I've added the prompt. You are a professional proposal writer for a digital service agency. Based on details below, write a clear, persuasive client's proposal. I'm going to enter the client name, company name, project type, project description and the budget range and also the timeline. Then write the proposal in a professional yet friendly tone. Start with short greeting followed by a summary of project understanding, the proposed solution, estimated cost and timeline, and a closing line inviting the client to approve or reach out with the questions. Keep it concise and clear. Write best regards, and then I'm going to enter my company name, which is Digital Dynamics. Please include a subject and a body for the email without this sign. Also directly add the salutation at last. Do not leave the blanks to be added later. Remove your name from the last. Just add my company name, Digital Dynamics, and contact number. So here I have provided a very clear prompt and I am going to add the value to all these fields. But as we are not going to enter this manually, I am going to use a method called mapping, which means I am going to enter the data from the previous response. Now here I have received the response from Google Forms, and when I click on this field, I can see this Google Forms. When I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. Here I am going to enter the name. The name was new user. The company was new company. The project description. The project type is website design. Then the project description is this one. We need a modern clean. And then we have this budget range. So the budget was this much and the timeline is 1 month. So here mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now here I have entered all the details, and next, moving on to the next field, we have this response format. Now it's written enter the response format. Here structured outputs with response format. Example this. So this response format is going to help me to get the response in the JSON format. To enter this, I need to get the JSON schema. So first I'm going to copy and paste this. I'm entirely going to paste this over here in this field. And now to get this JSON schema, I'm going to go towards OpenAI Playground, from where I have to go towards this docs. Now on the left hand side where we can see all these options, I'm going to click on this structured outputs, and now I'm going to click on this generate. So here what I want to send the email, and to send the email I want the response of subject and of the email content or the body content separately. So I'm going to write what fields do I require. I'm going to enter I'm going to write I'm generating emails. I want the response for subject and the body of the email. Now after adding this, I'm simply going to click on this create, and it will create a JSON schema for me. So here it has generated this JSON schema which I'm going to copy and I'm going to paste this entirely in this field where your JSON schema is written. We are going to paste this, the response which we have received. And here we have to make sure about these brackets in the starting and in the end. Here the user field is not a required field. I'm going to skip this. If you want to learn about these fields, you can visit our video which I have mentioned in the description. I'm going to select my sampling type as temperature sampling. Here I'm going to leave all of these fields blank because my purpose is just to generate subject and the body for now in this workflow. And if you want to get the detail of all the fields here, then please visit the video in the description. Now here I have added all the required fields. I have added the response format, the JSON schema which I have generated with the help of OpenAI. Then I have added the content user. I have added my prompt in this field. I have selected the role. I have selected my AI model. Now I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request, and let's wait for the response. So here we can see that we have received the response. The message content subject is this: proposal for your eco-friendly skincare website design. Then we have the message content body, dear new user. As you can see, the name of the user who has submitted the Google Forms, the name of that user is here. Then we have received the rest of the details. The project understanding, then the proposed solution, then the estimated cost and timeline. And then here we have received best regards, Digital Dynamics, and my contact number. So here we wanted to generate the client proposal for this eco-friendly skincare website. We have received the response, the subject and the body. And now we are simply going to send the mail. For that, I'm going to click on this add action step button. And I'm going to send the mail with the help of Gmail. I'm going to select my action application as that. And then in my action event, I'm going to select send email v1 and then click on this connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection and then click on this connect with Gmail. Here I need to choose my account with the help of which I'll be sending the mail. And after choosing my account, I simply need to grant away some permissions, for which I need to click on this allow. And here authorization successful, which means Gmail is connected with Pabbly Connect. Now I have to enter all these details. So we are quickly going to add all these details by the process mapping. Here I am going to enter my recipient email address. Here I have received my email address, which is this one, new@pablitudes.com. The CC, BCC field are not required one, so we are going to skip this. Then the sender name, let's say the sender name is Digital Dynamics. As this field is not going to change, I am going to write this manually. Then we have received the email subject response in my OpenAI response. So the email subject was this one, proposal for your eco-friendly skincare website design. Then the reply to field is not a required one. We are not replying to anyone. I'm going to skip this. The email content type is plain. If you want to generate an HTML content, you can give your prompt accordingly, and then you can select your email content type as HTML. Here we have received the response in the plain format, and here we have received the response from OpenAI, which is this one, dear new user. This is the mail content. Now we do not have the file or the attachment, so we are going to skip this, and we just simply want to send the mail. So here we have mapped all the details. Now here, after adding all the details, I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request, and let's wait for the response. So here we can see we have received the response. The status is sent. Now let's quickly open my Gmail and check whether I have received the mail there or not. So here we can see that just 0 minutes ago we have received this mail. Dear new user, thank you for considering Digital Dynamics for your website design project. We understand that you're looking for modern, clean, responsive website for your eco-friendly skincare brand. So this is my email content, and I have received this in my Gmail. So now to summarize, we took Google Forms as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL. We submitted a form and received that response here in this workflow. Then we moved to the next step where we wanted OpenAI to generate the response or create a client proposal. So we took OpenAI as the action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered the content user, the prompt, then entered the JSON schema we generated with the help of OpenAI. Here in this response format, entered all the required details, clicked on the save and send test request, and received the response. After that, I wanted to send that as a mail, so I took Gmail as the action application, and then I added all the required details with the help of mapping. Clicked on the save and send test request and received the response as this mail being sent to my Gmail automatically and instantly. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between Google Forms, OpenAI, and Gmail with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.